Well, with me now is Sophie Devonshire, an international brand specialist who regularly advises brands facing this sort of challenge. It is a scary challenge, isn't it?
It's an incredibly scary challenge for everybody involved, but I think the fundamental point here is Top Gear is the brand, and Top Gear has a lot going for it. Jeremy Clarkson is an ingredient brand, and he is an important part of it, but there's no reason why Top Gear can't look at refreshing the brand and taking it to the next level.
So what would you do now? Would you start to deconstruct the brand and work out what it is that works and therefore how you fix it?
I think whoever's working at the moment needs to move very fast, because of course the opportunity at the moment is that this is something that's on everybody's lips. It's pub conversation, everyone's talking about it. So they do need to look very quickly at what it is that's been working about Top Gear, above and beyond Jeremy's way of talking about things. And format is king, and we know that the format has been working. How can they look at this and work out what it is that's really connecting with people? Is it the fact that it's actually not just a show for petrol heads, but it's now an entertainment programme, that it's become a kind of buddy movie for people? Is it that humour that's working? It's about finding out what it is that's really connecting and finding new ways to refresh that.
How do you go about doing that? Market research?
Yeah, and it's talking to the people who are really at the core of it all. But I think there's also a question here for the BBC and the team on Top Gear to work out where they want to go with the programme. It may be that they'd already been thinking this is a format that needs refreshing, or they've been thinking we want to connect with a younger audience. Now maybe is the opportunity to try and do that, but it's going to be a pretty serious process, and they do need to get it absolutely right.
And I suppose, you know, a lot of people will be wondering whether it's necessary to keep the other two presenters or not, to what extent they make up the brand.
I think they're a critical part of it all. The decision may have been made already, we don't know. There's obviously a lot of speculation going on Twitter about whether they've made the decision or someone else has. It may be that if there is that camaraderie, that buddy movie, the three of them that works, maybe there's a whole new team that need to be looked at, and bringing those together in the same way. Maybe Stig is essential. What else there is, it needs to be analysed.
And of course, this brand is not just a TV programme. That's the point, isn't it?
And that's really important when you look at how it works, magazines, worldwide, all these other formats, really understanding what it is about Top Gear itself, above and beyond the Jeremy Clarkson effect, is absolutely critical right now.
Thank you very much indeed, Sophie.